Well, Indonesia has been aggressively wooing potential investors for its new capital called Nusantara.
Indonesia wants a new capital and it's spending nearly $33 billion to get it.
First of all, what's the motivation? Why
Kalimantan, a jungle-covered area on the east of
President Joko Widodo.
He is committed to invest.
As we journey through the world of international politics, one concept that we can't afford to overlook is the importance of world capitals. These cities serve as the epicenters of the country's government and play a critical role in shaping the direction and identity of a nation. World capitals have a rich history dating back to ancient civilizations, where they served as centers of power and influence. In modern times, these cities continue to be essential players on the global stage, serving as the hub of a country's political, cultural, and diplomatic activity. From the bustling streets of London and Paris to the majestic monuments of Washington, D.C. and Moscow, world capitals are home to some of the most iconic landmarks and cultural treasures in the world. They are the stage upon which international relations and global events unfold, and they play a crucial role in shaping the course of history. So why is Indonesia, the world's largest island country and home to over 270 million people, announced that they are moving their capital? What are the reasons behind this decision? Why would the Indonesian government spend billions on this endeavor and move their capital to a new location more than 1,000 kilometers away? In the late 1950s, the president of Brazil made the decision to relocate the capital from Rio de Janeiro to a more centrally located region in an effort to address the problems that were arising as a result of rapid population growth and urbanization in Rio de Janeiro. These issues included congestion, pollution, and housing shortages. The government believed that by moving the capital to a new purpose-built city, they would be able to more effectively address these problems. As a result, the new capital, Brasilia, was constructed from scratch in just 4 years and officially became the capital in 1960. Similarly, Egypt is currently considering the possibility of moving its capital from Cairo to a new location due to similar issues, such as congestion and a lack of available land for development. Like Brazil, Egypt is facing rapid population growth and urbanization, and the government believes that a new capital city would help to address these challenges. It is worth noting that Indonesia is not the first country to consider relocating its capital for these reasons. Both Brazil and Egypt have made similar decisions in the past, and it is likely that other countries will also consider moving their capitals in the future as they face similar challenges of population growth and urbanization, and in the case of Indonesia, they have more and different issues. As you may know, Indonesia is a country located in Southeast Asia that is made up of more than 17,000 islands. While there are many small islands that make up the country, there are also 5 main islands: Sumatra, Java, Sulawesi, New Guinea, and half of Borneo. If we take a closer look at this map, it is clear that the population of Indonesia is not evenly distributed across these islands. In fact, over 60% of Indonesia's total population lives on the island of Java, with most of the concentration being in the Jakarta area. As the current capital of Indonesia for over 300 years, Jakarta has long been the center of government and commerce for the country. However, in recent decades, the city has struggled to maintain its infrastructure and resources in the face of a rapidly growing population and economy. With a population of over 10 million people, Jakarta is one of the most populous cities in the world and has experienced significant population growth in recent years. This high population density has had several negative consequences, including severe traffic problems, air pollution, and a lack of affordable housing. These issues have become increasingly pressing as Jakarta has struggled to keep up with the demands of its growing population and economy. These issues have had a negative impact on the quality of life for residents and have made it difficult for the government to effectively govern and serve the needs of the people. Another reason for the move is the vulnerability of Jakarta to natural disasters. The capital is located on the coast and is at high risk of flooding due to rising sea levels and extreme weather events. The city is situated on the floodplain of 13 rivers and is considered one of the fastest sinking cities in the world, with some areas falling at an alarming rate of 25 centimeters per year due to subsidence caused by the over-extraction of groundwater. This sinking has had serious consequences, including even causing the seawall, which was designed as a buffer for communities to sink. In addition, Jakarta is located on the Pacific Ring of Fire, an area with a high concentration of earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, which increases the risk of natural disasters. The vulnerability of Jakarta to natural disasters has had a major impact on the city and its residents. In 2007, Jakarta experienced its worst flooding in over 20 years, with water levels reaching as high as 2 meters in some areas. The floods caused widespread damage and disruption, with many residents being forced to evacuate their homes. The disaster had a major economic impact, with losses estimated at over $1 billion. In response to these challenges, the Indonesian government has decided to relocate the capital to a new location. The new capital city, Nusantara, will be located in the province of East Kalimantan on the island of Borneo. The government has allocated over $33 billion for the construction of the new capital, which is expected to take around 10 years to complete. One of the main reasons for the decision to move the capital is to alleviate the overpopulation congestion of Jakarta. By moving the capital to a new location, the government hopes to better distribute the population and resources of the country and create a more balanced and sustainable development model. The decision to move the capital has received support from some quarters, but it has also faced criticism. Some have questioned the cost of the move and whether the money could be better spent on other priorities, such as healthcare and education. Others have expressed concerns about the environmental impact of the new capital and the potential displacement of local communities. Despite these concerns, the Indonesian government remains committed to the move and sees it as a necessary step towards addressing the challenges facing Jakarta and ensuring the long-term sustainability and resilience of the country. The new capital will not only serve as a symbol of Indonesia's progress and development, but it will also provide an opportunity for the government to create a city that is more livable, sustainable, and equitable for all its citizens. The new capital city will be located in the province of East Kalimantan, on the island of Borneo. This location was chosen because it is far from the crowded and polluted areas of Java. It is less prone to natural disasters and it shares borders with 2 other countries, Malaysia and Brunei. The move to a new capital city will be a massive undertaking, and it is expected to take several years to complete. The Indonesian government has already allocated billions of dollars to the project, and it has hired international firms to help with the planning and construction of the new city. The new capital city will not only be a symbol of Indonesia's progress and modernity, but it will also be a model for sustainable development. It is intended to be a city that is self-sufficient and able to withstand the challenges of the 21st century. The new capital will have state-of-the-art infrastructure and will be powered by renewable energy sources. It will also be designed with sustainability in mind, with green spaces and public parks integrated into the city's layout. In conclusion, Indonesia's decision to move its capital and build a brand new capital city in the jungle is a bold and ambitious move that is intended to address the problems facing Jakarta and promote balanced regional development within the country. It is an exciting time for Indonesia, and we look forward to seeing the new capital city take shape in the coming years. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you found it informative, and we will see you soon.